Well, apparently I'm live. Just sitting around, playing around on the computer, doing some bits, and I thought I've never done a live YouTube on my channel before, so this isn't really anything planned. Just because, just playing around with it, really. Just looking at the different options on here, just testing things. Yeah, so there's probably no one watching, probably no one will watch, but it's just practice for me just to see how this all works as the YouTube screen starts to look different from my point of view. Yeah, so the only thing I can really talk about, or if anyone wants to speak to me or ask me any questions, is the so I put some cream on my face, really dry skin. My last video I uploaded was the Sean Gunn interview review, but I don't know if somebody reported it, but YouTube took it down. Apparently, it was it was something to do with it was predatory towards children, which is pretty bonkers because it's quite the opposite of that. In fact, I was condemning that kind of shit. So either certain gun fanatics or gunts, as we call them, complained and said, "Oh, this is this," or the algorithm is protecting the new DC Studios CEO. Perhaps, who knows? But it's gone now, and I can't be asked to re-upload it. But basically, Sean Gunn, he totally shouldn't have been. If he's going to protest outside Netflix, he's got to protest outside Warner Brothers. But at the end of the day, you can protest all you like about previous work. Nothing's going to change. Nothing. And that's the whole point of this strike. It's one of the whole points of the strike is that it's for future work and future contracts to have the better option for the people who worked on it for their residuals and revenues. And the word residual and revenue mean the same thing. Revenue is income, residual is paid profit, which is basically an income. So it's the same principle. So that's where it all got a bit, But as usual, he tweeted a thing saying, "Be better, Hollywood Reporter." Kind of passing the buck of the blame for something. It seems to be a common thread I've noticed with the James Gunn's DCU stuff. He wants to constantly say one thing, then they're not lie. It always seems like there's a little bit of a lie or a misstep or a change of mind all the time. So it doesn't surprise me that that's kind of they both do it. And I think that's the problem. When certain people get to a certain position, they become this sense of invincibility. Power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. That's such an important term. So anyway, that's that. That's it really. I will probably thinking about it, set up a live stream for everybody to contact me and ask about the A cut. It's the one golden opportunity you're gonna have is to me do a live broadcast. What day is that on? The 5th of August. Let's have a little look. So the 5th of August, which is next Saturday next. So I may. Interesting. May. All depends. I may be able to do a live broadcast. Depends what I'm doing. But certainly, event or not, the haircut event, I might do a live broadcast where people can come on. You can come on, talk to me, even if you don't like me. That'll be good. Get people to come on onto this live stream, join the stream, comment and all that, and ask me questions about the haircut. Ask me what I think about it. I'll do my best to answer. So yeah, I'll end it there because I like to say, hey yo, Corbin Phoenix, my word, I haven't spoke to you in a while. How you doing, bro? Wow, there is one person. So yeah, I like to say this is just a practice doing a live. I've never done my own live. but I think it would be a good idea to do um, a live thing where anyone in the world can ask me anything about the haircut that I saw, and I can tell you how I saw it, where I saw it, and why, within reason, within NDA. So yeah, that's it. Okay, nice to see you, Corbin. Thanks for jumping in, mate. Drop a link. Right, not sure what that means or even how. Or do you mean for when I do the next one? I'm learning here. You see, I'm learning. Yeah, weird, isn't it? One person in the room. I may as well have a video call with you, Corbin, at this point. Yeah. So, drop a link. I'm assuming you mean for when I do this live for the haircut. Or do you mean now? I mean, I don't know how to. Let me have a look at these little buttons on the bottom. Share. I don't know how to do this. I don't know what you mean. As I said at the beginning, never done this before. This is all very new. What do these buttons do? Let's have a little look. What's that over here? No, that don't do nothing. I don't know. Not a clue. We'll work it out. You can have a panel of people, and yes, when you do haircut live, it's a deal. So I'll start making arrangements for that then. I'll advertise it then. And Corbin, I'll send you. I'll let you know it's advertised, mate. And if you want to come on the panel and talk, that'd be great. Just get as many people on, and if everyone wants to just chat about it, that's the only thing I can think of answering questions. I get asked the questions a lot, and I worry that I won't answer accurately, and I don't want to lie to people or give anyone the wrong info. I saw it in October 2022, and since that day, I've never watched the Suicide Squad movie. And the reason for that, part of me thought, oh, I should watch the theatrical now. But then I thought, shit, no, what if I forget which is which? Is rhyme. I'm not sure what that means. So anyway, I haven't seen the theatrical for years, and I saw the haircut once in one view, 2 hours 24 minutes, and then I was back on the film set. So, and then I handed the laptop. Well, I always say laptop, but it was actually a laptop transferred to a portable, like tablet, and I watched it. Was it on the tablet or was it on the thing? I think it was a big old on a film set. They get these big directors get these big old tablet things, a bit like an iPad, I guess. Maybe some of them are, but yeah, I watched it on that once. Like I say, as soon as it finished, I had to go back, so I didn't have a chance to watch it twice. Corbin, how was it? It was. Think Justice League and Zack Snyder's Justice League. That's the difference. That's the difference, mate. Warzone 42. How you doing? Oh, is that Jeffrey? Jeffrey, is that you? I can't see the little picture. I think it is Jeffrey. Jeffrey Warfield, Warzone. I think I've worked that out. Yeah, how you doing? So yeah, like I said earlier, if you weren't here earlier, Jeffrey, this is just a little practice. How you doing? Just testing out a few things. Little microphone I've we got because my old one was a bit shitty. So yeah, I never expected anyone to actually watch this right now. Yeah, so that's what the plan is. I will do. I'll arrange some kind of panel for the event upcoming for the anniversary release, the anniversary of the release of the theatrical Suicide Squad, which should have been a cut. So yeah, lots to talk about, and I think it's a good idea. and I'll try. Yeah, I've not done one of these. Like I say, I've said about 20 times now. I'm shit at this. I'm used to having a script, so when I'm making stuff up, I'm not making stuff up, but when I'm just, it don't come out brilliant. It's good to hope you're doing well, Jeffrey. How you doing? And you'll have to. Well, I won't say. I'm looking forward to working with you on something. I need to know a bit more when, where, how. But send me a message afterwards, mate. Jeffrey, please. And Corbin, not see you much on Twitter these days, mate. Obviously on Facebook, I do. Yeah, so that's it. I'm not going to go on too long because unless you got either of you two want to speak to me or whatever. I rescued a bird yesterday. Actually, when I say that, I mean a feathered type, not a nice hot woman. I visited my mum, and I tweeted it earlier. I visited my mum, and a cat kind of comes. He always comes to say hello, and he brought me a little bird. He had a bird in his mouth, like brought me a present. So, but it was alive, and long story short, I took it home with me. I live about an hour and a half away from my mum, but I brought it home with me. He's in a box in my bedroom. I've been a nurse for him, made a little nest. I don't think his leg's broken. He was really in shock, but he's very weak at the moment, so I think he's quite traumatized. So I'm just trying to look after him. I feel awful. Didn't want to leave him. So I thought if I left him, I'll put him in another like part of the garden. But I thought, shit, if another animal comes, he can't escape. He's like, never leave a man behind. And I think he's a boy. Also, I don't want to assume the bird's gender. So yeah, I'm looking after a little bird at the moment, a little garden bird. He's about that big. I've named him Admiral because he came on a journey with me from Portsmouth all the way up to Berkshire, where I live, up near. I actually live about 25 minutes from Warner Brothers Studios and Heathrow Airport and Arborfield Studios and Bray Studios. I live around the studios now, so that's a reason for living here. We're moving here this year. Yeah, but I'm hoping if he survives my care, which I kind of worry that he's, only a little thing, isn't it? But if he does survive, my plan is to drive all the way back to my mum's street. I won't release him in my mum's garden because no, my luck, it would land and the cat will, it'll be the sequel. But I'm going to want to release him back where he was because then I'm hoping, unless they've moved on, but I'm hoping he's a local bird or she's a whatever it is, and he finds his family again. I don't. If I released him up here, I don't know anyone. We don't know what they go. We don't know what goes on in their little minds, do we? Hey, we don't know what goes on in the bird world. For all we know, they got a little civilization. So I don't want to drop him off too far away and he can't find his way home. So that's it, really. Jab it on. Thanks for coming in, Jeffrey and Corbin. Great to speak to you, mate. Be good to see you online more often. So yeah, coming up to 15 minutes of me talking absolute gibberish. So yeah, that's the plan then. I'll plan that and we'll spread it around. And if everyone can share the idea and we can plan something for the event, I think that's just a good idea. Yeah, we'll do something good. All right, cheers, guys. Thanks, everyone. Sorry if this is the worst live stream you've ever seen, but it was the first one. Have a nice day.